Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new then hi, my name's Caitlin. Today we are doing this look and would you believe that all of this is drugstore? I'd say about 99% of this is probably below £5. I adore it, absolutely adore it. Look at this, I've never looked glowier. So if you would like to know how I did this look using all extremely affordable makeup, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I've got my first eye on just because I'm indecisive and I didn't really know what to do. But we are using the W7 Total Eclipse palette. This is a dupe for the Mercury Retrograde, I think, from Huda Beauty. It's beautiful, beautiful. So we're gonna do this eye and yeah, let's just get into it. We've used quite a lot of shades in this, so let's go. So I have concealed and primed with the Collection Lasting Perfection, and then I also use the e.l.f. primer just to prime. Both drugstore, sticking with the theme. So I'm started with Latitude, which is the darkest kind of purpley shade. I'm going to take a mid-sized pencil brush and I'm going to start by packing that in the crease. I heard about this palette from Make Me Up Misser, and it's quite, I probably shouldn't be admitting this, but I was very kind of snobby towards W7. I know it's not a good thing, it's not a good look, but I don't know, I always just thought, ooh, W7, I don't really want to. She used this palette on her YouTube channel and I was like, I need that. You can find this at B&M. It is pretty much the same as the Huda Beauty one. I'm just going to pack it on my outer corner as well. This eye's leaking really, really badly, so if you can see like a patch, that's why. We're going to ignore it. We're just going to, yeah, let it do its thing. Okay, so with a smaller brush, I'm taking the same shade, Latitude, and I'm going to create a wing. Just quite a small one right now. Okay, I think that's about even, I'm not sure, but we can, yeah. So with the same kind of pencil brush, I'm going in with the shade Little Dipper, which is the shade next to it. And this guy's really pigmented, and I'm just gonna start blending out. I say this in most of my videos, if you want to blend out a shade nicely, blend on top of it and not next to it. And it just makes it a lot more seamless. And otherwise you'll have like, it will just rise way too much and then you won't have any room. But no, as I was saying, I was a bit of a W7 snob and it's really bad, I know. But after using and trying this palette, I'm so much more open to trying other W7 things. Like, look at this duochrome. Is it coming across on camera? It goes from like yellow to pink. I hope you can see that. We're not using that today, but I will be destroying it. Okay, so I think we're at the right angle, I hope, anyway. So we're gonna take a little bit of a bigger, fluffier brush, and we're gonna go in, what shade did I use? I think I used Oracle, which is this like lighter pinky tone. And I'm just gonna start blending out on top of this. There is quite a lot of kick up in this palette. That's the only thing I'd kind of not even complain about, because it's not, I don't really care about kick up, but some people do. So I thought I'd mention it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go off camera and then go through the shades that we just used and yeah, just make it blended a little bit more. So I think that blend is pretty good. So we're going to do the lower lash line. I don't know if you can tell, but I did more orange on this side. So I'm going to go in with Constellation, which is this kind of mid-tone orange, on just another kind of flat blender brush. Oh dear, can't talk today. And I have powdered under my eyes just before this video, so it might take a little bit of building up. Why can't I talk today? Wow. And I'm also gonna just extend it up to the wing as well. Oh, now this eye's starting to water. Bloody hell. Oh no. Okay, so now I'm going to blend that out with Galaxy, which is just a little bit lighter than this one. And again, I'm just going to go kind of on top of it. And this will also make it look a tiny bit more orange as well. Okay, so I just went and deepened up the dark shade and then went in and blended the oranges again. We're looking a bit more orange on this side, but we can fix that when our base is on. I'm going to go cut my crease and then we can play around with some blues as well. So I will see you in a second. Okay, so on this eye, I did experiment quite a lot with different blues. So I'm not sure if we're going to get it exactly right, but we can try. Yep, we can try. So first of all, I'm going in with Zodiac, which is this matte blue. And I'm just going to start packing it on. This isn't too pigmented. I think you can see it's all right. But yeah, it's not the most pigmented shadow in the world. But then this is a $5.99 palette, so we can't ask for miracles. Okay, so I packed that on, and on top of that, I'm going to go in with Astronomy, which is the shade next to it. Now these shimmers don't really like going on with a brush, but we're just going to pack them on and hope for the best, because I don't particularly want to use my finger. Can you see the amount of fallout? Oh dear. Look at all this fallout. Can you see it? I hope you can. That's quite funny, but it's worth it. It's worth it. We did our eyes first for this exact reason. Okay, so now I'm going to take my collection Glam crystals. This is in the shade 1 Glitz, and I'm just going to start tracing over that cut crease. I'm not sure how much of this you'll be able to see because I need to like practically kiss the mirror to be able to see this, so I'll see you in a minute. All right, I think this just brings a little bit of life into it. I don't know, I've really been loving doing this with that. So now we're going to go in with a clean brush. We're going to go in with Orion, which is the white. Again, this shade doesn't really like to be used on a brush, but we're going to do it anyway. And this has like the slightest bit of pink in it, so it will just tie in everything. I'm going to pop it on my brow bone as well. I don't normally do things on my brow bone, but today's a special day, so why not? And in my waterline, I'm using Prance from Colourpop. I really like this one. Okay, for now that is our eyes done. We're going to move on to the base. So I don't actually have a drugstore primer that I love, so I'm just going to go with that one. I used a really hydrating moisturiser this morning, so it's fine. So foundation, there's a story behind this. This is the Revolution Matte Base. This is pore blurring full coverage foundation. There's a story behind this. So I was in Superdrug one day and there was like a 3 for 2 I think offer on at the time, and I had 2 things and I was looking for a 3rd thing to buy, and I came across this foundation and it was £2. It was reduced to £2, and I thought, okay, this has got to be shocking quality. The quality of this has to be so bad for it to be reduced to £2. So I bought it. I bought it because I was curious and I wanted to see how bad it was. And it's actually turned into one of my favourite foundations. So I was going to say joke's on me, but no, because I found a great foundation out of it. But don't judge things. Don't judge things. God, I hate doing my eyes first because this part is so scary. Like, I don't want to mess anything up. So even though this foundation says it's matte, I think there is a little bit of a sheen to it, which I think is great because I love being dewy. Okay, concealer, we're going back to our collection, Lost in Perfection. This was everything when I was in like high school. Everyone wore this concealer. It was the best. It still is one of the best in the drugstore, so I'm using it. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna not mess up our eyes when we do this, but we can try, we can try. I always get so nervous. Okay, for powder, this is my very beaten up Essence, was it All About Matte? Yeah. So I'm just going to take this, oh god, on a fluffy brush. And then on top of that, I actually like using 2 powders in my routine just because I'm extra. This is the Revolution Skin Finish. It just gives a little bit of sheen back to the skin, especially because I used a matte foundation and a matte powder. Just makes you look a little bit more alive. Okay, so for brows, we're really throwing it back to one of my old favourites. This is the Ardelle Brow Liberty. I still adore this pencil. It is the tiniest pencil ever, and it is just so easy to use. I use this pencil non-stop, and it got to the point where I had to force myself to use something else because I was going through it way too quickly. Yeah, just look at how good my brows look. I mean, I'm pretty happy with them. Okay, for bronzer, I'm using the BeautyBay bronzer in the shade Doughnut. I actually really like this. I didn't really know how to feel about it when I first got it, but I don't know, it's nice. I think this is one of the most expensive like brands in this video. But I've tried to keep everything as inexpensive as humanly possible. Yeah, I used to do like contouring and all that extra stuff, but honestly, I just can't be bothered. I don't like how it looks, and I'd rather just be a little bit bronzed. So that's what I do now. Blush, going back to Essence. Essence has my heart, to be honest. This is the Essence Blush Light. Look at this. If you love glowy blushes, get this. It is one of my absolute favourites. Just look at it. Oh, look at it. It's so pretty. I've said in a few of my other videos, I've been on a blush kick recently. I don't know what it is, but I've just dove headfirst into loving blush. And I am here for it. I love it. See, like on my nose, it looks like I've put highlighter on. I haven't. It's just my blush. Okay, for highlight, if you're looking for the most blinding highlight at the drugstore, Makeup Obsession, I don't know what that was. Makeup Obsession Mega Lightning. So obviously if you're not my skin colour, they do a lot of different shades. So there's a shade for everyone, but it's like Mega Honey, Mega Caramel, I don't know. But look at that. Oh my god. This is pretty much an exact dupe for Ofra Glazed Doughnut. And I love Ofra Glazed Doughnut, so I would not say that in vain. In my opinion, it's amazing. And I think this is like £3. So, I'm just gonna put that out now. Oh my god, we are so glowy. I'm gonna put a little bit more blush on, I think, just because I feel like it was a bit lost. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I might go off camera and just blend out these edges. This eye is starting to water as well. Well, isn't that fun? Yeah, I'm just gonna go blend out the edges and then we'll do lashes and I might put gems on, and who knows? Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, that actually only took like 2 seconds, so that was good. She says still going. Okay, I need to just leave it. Oh, I got something in my eye. Oh. So for mascara, I've actually already done mascara on this eye before I started filming. I don't know why. But Essence Lash Princess, if you've been on my channel before, you know this is my first love. It's just amazing, and it's like £3. I really need to get used to doing things away from my mirror, but do you have any idea how terrifying that is? Okay, so I'm gonna let them dry before we put on our lashes. For lips, I was gonna do my usual nude, but no, push the boat out a bit. So we're using the Colourpop Lippy Pencil. What shade is this? This is in Oh Snap, and then we're pairing this with Pink Fling from Maybelline. An oldie but a goodie. Do anyone remember these? These were like all the rage a few years ago. Don't get me wrong, these Colourpop lip liners, they're nice, but the MUA ones are still my favourite. I just don't have one that matches this lip, so yeah, this lip goes. Okay, I just realised I hadn't actually brought any lashes because I'm an idiot. So let me go get lashes, then we're going to do gems. I think we're just going to do 2 gems here. And yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, for lashes, I'm using the Sapphire pair from MyMadLashes. These are a very, very small indie brand on Instagram, and if you would like some, you can use my code Caitlin10 for some money off. Now, these lashes are really inexpensive anyway. They're like £4 something. So you can get them even cheaper, and they're really good quality. So yeah, I'm gonna plug that there. I don't get any money from it as far as I'm aware. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't. So, and even if I did, I don't know how I'd feel about taking money from such a small indie brand. So, can I talk about lash glues for a minute? I'm going to anyway. So I've had really bad reactions with my eyes. Like they still water. I think you can tell on this eye, I think, that they do still water, but they used to be so bad. I used to look like I've been crying 24/7, like streams down my face. So I cut out loads of things from my makeup routine, and it helped, but it still wasn't there, you know? So I moved to a latex-free lash glue. So this is the black duo, the black and purple one. I don't know what it's called. I do find that it's not as sticky as this guy, so I do have to kind of pack it on my lashes, but that's fine. I'd rather use more glue than look like I've been crying all the time. So, look at these lashes. You cannot tell me that these are not beautiful. I just think that lashes just pull everything together. Like, you can have a kind of makeup look, put lashes on, and it's the most beautiful look you've ever seen in your life. Okay, for gems, I actually got these from Poundland. There's a lot of gems in here. I will not go through all of these in my life. Yeah, that just adds a little bit something something. Okay, here we are with our gems. And I think this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I love it. I always love playing with drugstore. My tears have taken off some of my face. Oh no. But no, I always love, look at this side. I always love playing with drugstore makeup. It's great. It's great. Why pay so much money when you can just have these, okay? Why do it? So yeah, this is the finished look, guys. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe, because it will mean the world to me. It really does help me out. And yeah, everything that I use will be listed down below, just in case you forget the things I do for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna pop off. I will see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day. Bye guys.